Hello and welcome to my guide on best ways to trip plan for your Orlando holiday. So the first thing that I do after I've booked my trip to Orlando is that I make up a spreadsheet and put in each date that I'm there on holiday. Now I do have blank spreadsheets, so if you are looking for something to work from, drop me an email at disscot@yahoo.com and I will email you over a version that you can work with. So the first thing I do is if I'm going to an event, so for example, say you're going September, October time and you're going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, then I would write in the dates that I'm going to go to that. Any sort of special events, that's the first thing I enter, so you know you're doing that on that day. I'll make a list of all the things that I want to see and do, for example parades and fireworks and that sort of thing, so that I know that I've factored them into my planning when I start putting the plan together. Although I am giving advice on planning the holiday, it's really important to leave, in my opinion, some downtime. For a number of reasons. If you're absolutely shattered, you're not going to enjoy the holiday as much. So I always factor in some pool time where I go back, I sit by the pool and I relax, or I have a half day or even a full day at the pool. It gives you time to soak up the fact that you're actually in Orlando. You get time to relax and you appreciate the holiday more, in my opinion. But it also gives you some flexibility. If you've planned to go and see a fireworks show one night and then it gets cancelled due to a thunderstorm, if you've got a free day or a couple of free nights, it's not a big deal to then reschedule it and go another night. If you've crammed your schedule full of stuff, you don't necessarily have that option. Also, if you leave free nights and you feel you do want to go and do something, it gives you the opportunity to maybe go and see the same fireworks show twice on your holiday or see it from a different perspective. It just gives you a bit more flexibility. What I'll do is there are what they call busy day guides on the Dib, and if you go on there, it gives you a guide as to what park they expect to be the quietest or the busiest through specific dates. So just say you were going from the 1st of September to the 15th. And what I do is I sit and go through all the parks and work out what is the least busy park according to their guide, and try and go to a park on that day, making sure that I manage to visit all the parks that I want to see during my trip. Now this can get quite complicated, but you will get it to work. Another thing to factor in is if you are a Disney guest, use magic hours. Use magic hours as much as you can because you will get onto the rides more quickly. If you are not staying at a Disney hotel and you don't have access to magic hours, check out what parks have the magic hours and avoid that for that day. As a rule, guests tend to go to the park with the magic hours if they're a Disney guest and stay. So that park is normally really busy because of the magic hours. So you can work it either way. If you're a Disney guest, then perhaps go for the magic hours and then park hop. If you're not a Disney guest, avoid the park that has the magic hours that day. When you're planning, go on to the Disney website and just make sure that the parades and the fireworks that you want to see and plan to go and see that day are actually on. For example, the Magic Kingdom, if you are going during a party time, like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, remember to factor in that the park will close early if you don't have a ticket for that event. But another tip is, if you aren't going to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, is it's maybe worth going to the Magic Kingdom that day, as crowds tend to be quieter on days where they have events like that. And then park hop, like go get the monorail to Epcot for the evening and watch fireworks there, for example, or go to Disney Springs. There's lots of ways around it, managing your time and making the most of your time while you're in Florida. Obviously, you also have to factor in the ADRs, your dining reservations, and then of course there's booking your fast passes and making the most of your fast passes. Now this can be even more complicated. You get 3 fast passes a day per person and they're tiered, so you need to look into what you can and can't book. It's maybe worth, before your fast pass day of booking your fast passes arrives, that you sit down and work out what rides you most want to fast pass, but have backups as well. Remember, when you're in a theme park and you've used your 3 fast passes, you can book another one and another one. So it's maybe worth considering booking your fast passes as early in the day as you can so that you can take more advantage of the fast pass system. You also have to take into account if you've got any dining reservations that they don't clash with your fast passes, although the app normally tells you if you're trying to book at the same time you've got an ADR. Going to a park at rope drop is a great way to get on popular attractions without waiting very long at all. So that is another thing to consider doing. Maybe go really early in the day and then go back to your hotel and have a rest and sit by the pool and go to fireworks in the evening. Don't have to stay in the park the entire day if you don't want to, or if you're getting tired and hot. Also consider that the lines get a lot less when there's a big parade or fireworks show, so it's maybe worth going to the park one night when you're not planning on watching the fireworks and riding some of the popular attractions if it means you're waiting for a less amount of time in a line. My biggest bit of advice would be remember to take some time out and relax and enjoy the fact that you're there in Orlando at the most magical place ever. I would say, having said all that, try not to over plan and leave some downtime for when plans change or go wrong or the weather doesn't work for you, so that you've got some flexibility, but it also means you could possibly go back and do some things that you really enjoyed. Remember, you're on holiday and you're there to enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give me the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. I absolutely love to hear from you. If you haven't already, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you get a notification of any new uploads. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.